YouTubers. Saturday morning, a little bit of overcast, but it's supposed to clear up. It's only about, I'd say, 14 or 15 degrees Celsius. Haven't showed you Kathy's pond yet this year. All the fish survived over the winter, so they're going to think now I'm going to feed them, and if they see me, they're going to swim towards me. Yeah, like they're doing there now. There's some smart. They know. Hey, Kathy, you gonna feed your fishies? She's over there somewhere, folks. Oh, there she is. You're supposed to say hello.
Hello, YouTubers. That's entrapment.
That's a big word. You must have just been watching one of those shows on TV.
Seriously, that's what it is.
My gosh, you can't go using big words like that on me.
Entrapment.
I gotta look that up. You have to tell me how to spell it.
Okay.
No, you gotta go over on the other end.
I'll help you.
They're used to being fed up from the other side of the fire pit. That's how much she feeds them, folks. They'd starve to death only for me.
Oh no, look, we got 2 flowers on the watermelon.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, we sure do. See, they think I'm going to feed them. That's why they're still over here. Yeah, they know.
Yeah, they don't know where to go.
No, they're confused.
Yeah, you know, you're up here and I'm here.
Well, they're trying to figure out that word entrapment.
Yeah. See that?
Yeah.
Look at that.
They got a good appetite.
Yeah, well, let them munch on that bit for now.
Well, we have parts coming.
We do.
Way over there. Let's go get our parts. Yeah, Kathy can get them. I just want to listen to the water. Yeah, they got a pretty good life. They're pretty well left alone, but they know people. Even their fish, they're still our pets. You get attached to them. And they're growing. Of course, with a goldfish will only grow within its environment. They'll never overgrow the pond. Which is kind of cool how nature looks after itself. Anyway, we'll go see what Kathy's doing. Got parts, did we?
Yes, it is, yeah.
So what's on the agenda? We have to go. Hang on now. We have to go put tires on the van.
Yeah, we have maintenance that needs to do on our own.
Yeah, we usually work Saturdays if the weather is not so favorable. But anyway, yeah, we have new tires to put on the van. We have precious cargo coming. So we have our granddaughter and our son and our beautiful sister-in-law, or daughter-in-law. Daughter-in-law. Yeah.
So we refer to her as daughter.
Yeah, as daughter.
Yep.
I said we never gained a daughter-in-law, we gained a daughter.
That's what we did.
I'm telling you, she's the sweetest thing on earth.
That's right. So we got to make sure we're safe.
Yeah. So we were thinking. I said, well, I really don't want them taking the van if it's not going to be up to snuff 100%.
No.
It's well looked after that machine.
That's right.
But I want it to be perfect if we're going to put our granddaughter in it.
Exactly.
You know. What else is new? We've done a lot of cutting this week on the tracker.
Did we ever?
We had a little bit of a problem with technical assistance from Tracker earlier on, well, later on last week, I guess. And that's been all resolved and rectified, and everything's perfect. Matter of fact, they even gave us a backup system now.
That's right.
If we need to get hold of them, which is great. You know, things happen, and I guess I kind of panicked because we had the orders coming in, and we needed it to cut, and you can't move forward with your product unless you can get it cut out of the plate.
That's right.
So anyway, it all worked out good, and everybody's happy and content, and I mean, we just love the table.
We do.
You know, and the people who work for them are fantastic. It's just that we hit that snag, and of course,
such a life.
Just as well to deal with it.
Yeah, exactly.
No good running away from it. and it's been dealt with, and everything's okay. So what have we got? We got a lot of stuff. We got stuff up here cut, stuff down there cut, more stuff cut there, more stuff cut there.
Stuff cut. Tim is watching.
Tim.
Michigan.
Tim got a custom spill guard.
He does.
And what makes it custom? Well, it's got the holes cut in it for his sling or his tow rope or his chain or whatever he wants to put through it, because he has his hooks on the back of the bucket.
Exactly.
So that's ready to be painted, and we made some extra ones to keep our stock replenished. And yeah, so this is going to be painted later on today, and a couple of days to cure, and then that goes off to Michigan. Yeah, so yeah, folks, if you do have hooks on the back of your bucket, we can accommodate them by cutting slots in it so you can put your, like I say, your chain in through, go down the back of your bucket, and you're good to go. It still has the mounting tabs on the back as well. So
as you say, that wouldn't be that easy to do, built.
No, it's a little bit of fooling around to it, but you know what? It can happen. We can make it happen. I usually won't try to modify one that's already built. I'll do it this way during the build process.
That's right. That worked out perfect too. Like you said, while you're building, do them.
Well, it's a nicer job, right?
Yeah, his timing was perfect.
Yes, yeah. So it worked out well, and yeah, they've been selling pretty good.
Yeah, perfect.
Over here we have more of the easy steps. Let's go over here. Let's see. Yeah, here you go. There's some more there. And we have this, which I haven't shown anybody yet. I don't know if anybody even knows exists yet. And this is the new grease coupler from Univerco. Now Univerco got another one. Let me see. Oh, I can't take it in.
Your drawers are full.
My drawers are full.
Literally.
I'm going to tell you, when your drawers are full, it's not good.
No.
But they have a smaller one, but this one here is easier to get at. And I don't really know the story of it. It just showed up this week, so I got to get hold of the company and get some information on it. Why it's been changed, why it's a little bit bigger, what's the advantages of it. So we'll be, I guess we'll be demonstrating that this week coming. This week coming is going to be less a fabrication week than it is a automotive week. We're going to be blocked for automotive work this week.
That's right.
This week coming. I still have to do the LED light conversion on that sign.
That you mentioned way back.
That's what, since February? Well, when was Terry here?
Yeah, that's what it was. In March.
March. So I've been trying to get at that over there. That one right there since March. I actually picked it up in my hand one time.
You did, and
and something happened.
I think you laid it on the welding table, and as far as it got.
And then next time I touched it, I put it back. So there's our tires that we have. Sorry about the glare coming in through the door. Yeah, so.
Yeah, listen, they're not going to put their cell phone.
No, obviously, eh? So, but then again, you've been trained at putting tires on. Remember that video?
You remember it
right?
well.
Yeah, so go to it.
Yeah.
Like they say, knock yourself out.
That's right.
And what else do we have to do today? We have to go down there and we have to trim all that hedging. Well, that's not so bad. And what else? Oh, I got another a very technical job.
What?
Oh, yeah. A very technical job.
What are you gonna do now?
Oh, big job.
Big job, I can only imagine.
I got to put a pulley cord on a whippersnipper. And it's not mine, so.
A whippersnipper.
Yeah. A guy came in yesterday when we were using the plasma table.
Yeah.
And I said, no, we don't do those anymore. And when he introduced himself, he was an old friend of the family.
Yeah.
I said, I'll leave it there, I'll do it for you.
Yeah.
So, I never told you this one. Our iron worker tried to commit suicide yesterday.
What? How's that possible?
I was here and I was nibbling stuff off with the nibbler.
Yeah.
Or a notcher, he calls it. Okay. And I could hear this odd sound, eh?
Yeah.
I said, I wonder what that is. So I just, you know, so then I said, boy, I better check this out, you know.
Yeah.
And when I looked, this here had popped out.
Yeah.
The punch went down and punched a hole in it.
Oh.
Well,
Wow.
and it did it twice, look. So there must be a detent or something here that's not. I guess I'll have to adjust this screw down here, right, to hold the detent. Yeah, so
that was literally chopping itself up.
it was, yeah, it was trying to get out of here,
Yeah.
you know. So what
It
do you
had
do?
enough work. What do you do?
What do you do? Yeah, it's.
You have been working at hers.
Well, I'm going to tell you that has got some use
Yeah, I know.
since January.
Yeah, since you started doing it.
I think that's got more use in what, 3, 4 months
And
than it did. Well, how old is it?
I'd say 10 years.
Let's see. It is a 2010 model.
Well, it's a 10, so it's 8 years old.
8 years old. Yeah, you weren't much off. But anyway, apparently the other day it had enough of me.
I want it out.
Because here I was with my plate in here, and I was, well, you can see pieces of it.
Yeah.
I was going clunk, and then I could hear clunk.
And
I
like
said, "Boy, look at that go."
It was-
I said, man, that's weird. And I put my foot on the pedal again, and I heard, well, and in there I heard a clunk. I said, well, what is that?
Why?
So I said,
Started
boy, you know, then I went
investigating.
over looking at the blades, and I said, no, why? And then when I walked over, I saw that had popped out like that. And I said, oh.
Because that's the thing. It doesn't matter which area you're working in. They all
That all works.
work.
This comes down, well, I'll just show you. So you hit the pedal, which is here. That's going down. That shear is going down. And then that one's going down. Yeah. So there's a lot going on. So you know you're working too many long hours and too hard when your equipment wants to give up.
That's right. I was trying to get you out of here.
Anyway, folks, we'll be back in a little while. We got to go put some tires on, don't we?
We do, yeah.
All right, cool.
Checking up on you.
Well, you've had a few more serious problems than just tires. Come on, we'll show you. This van is serviced, the brakes are serviced twice a year.
Yes.
6 months intervals, right? So, this was the rotor.
Yeah.
Now see,
You gotta do maintenance like that all the time.
what happened, see this side was working well,
Right.
not so well here. And what happens is, see this one here? He slides nice. This one here is C solid. Well, that's solid. I just twisted him a bit, but he's not working, right? So you got to be taken off, and all of these stainless clips got to be taken off, and everything got to be sandblasted. This is going to be lubricated, and then you put the new stainless steel clips back on, so everything slides and floats easy.
Yeah, perfect.
And it will look like.
You want that clip that just dropped?
I can pick it up after.
Okay.
And it'll look like this here. This one here was C solid as well on the bottom. You can see the new clips,
Yeah.
new rotor, and I even pulled the bellows apart here, the rubber, and I always put some fluid film in around the piston.
Okay.
So
Pretty
and then
slowly.
yeah, so you know it'll go back together. We also have another issue. The other day, it set a code for pressure
Oh yes, the evaporator.
evaporator. So with these on the filler tube inside here, there's a little pressure sensor. So we'll replace that while we're in this area.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Now I'm going to work on the other side, then the front, and then we'll put her down. We'll wash, clean her out. Should be like a new one.
Perfect.
Cool. That's down. So this is what we're after.
Okay.
And there's where he is.
Wow, now that's a good location.
Right there.
Says the person not doing the job.
Yeah, really. So we're going to take that down and we're going to replace it. Figure out like that. And then we're going to go take some dielectric grease and put it on there, push it down, twist it, plug it in, you're done. But any time that you're doing this stuff, you see there's a little bit of rust on that bracket. I'm going to clean that off, and then up here on the filler pipe, I'm going to take some some fluid filler. I'm going to soak all that down and then reassemble. All it takes is just to put 3 pins back in this and you're done, right? But yeah, so it's a good chance to check out your inner fenders and have a look. If there's any rust, deal with it then. Hey, bye.
Perfect.
Cool?
That sounds cool to me.
Perfect. Dielectric grease. Or silicone release agent, whatever.
Okay.
Right? See what I did? You could look in between the spokes and the on the hubcaps.
Yeah.
You could see just a little bit of rust, just a little bit. So I just took a wire brush on a pneumatic grinder, cleaned it up, primed it, and painted it. That's going to be a flat, not a flat black, semi-gloss black, so it'll go back to its original look.
Nice.
And it's just things sprucing things up a little bit, right?
Looks good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Have a look. See if this suits you.
Oh yeah.
So all of this has been sandblasted, been lubed, new shims, new pads, new rotors.
Buddy, you're going to be kept on.
Oh, don't go threatening me today.
Wow.
Wicked, eh?
Yeah, it looks good.
So
Perfect.
these make great back scratchers.
Yeah.
So we gotta go hedging, trimming the hedging after.
That's right. After we get something to eat.
Yeah, cool, because it's after 12 now, eh?
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna close up the video. I'm gonna put the wheel back on, torque it to spec, 100 foot-pounds, and let her go, eh?
That's right.
And
Let her
then
go.
clean her up later on, eh?
Yeah, after get the other things done. Man, I mean, weekends we have our own maintenance and work and
it's
yard
crazy.
work to do.
We won't have time next week to do anything for ourselves.
No.
So people say, well, you know, why do you do this and why do you do that? I used to always have a little slogan at the end of, actually still is on the forums when I post something. It says, excellence is not a skill, it's an attitude.
Right.
Something to think about.
It's something to think about.
Something else to think about too, in all this hot weather, pets in cars.
That's right.
If you're going through a parking lot, keep an eye out, folks, because these little things can't talk for themselves. So if you see something with the windows up, report it. Save a life.
Exactly. Pets,
You know?
children, everything's
Everything. You know, it's crazy what people are capable of doing to each other and to animals. You know?
Good.
And with that, we'll call this a video, and we hope you have a good weekend. You look after yourselves, be good to each other. See you next video. Take care, and God bless.